Hey guys, welcome back to Titanshield Gaming. I got the 21st episode of the PvP Base Defense series, and this episode is going to focus primarily on preventing people from ground C4 bombing your base. So stay tuned, check it out, and hopefully you'll learn something.
Echo.
Drag my body over.
There you
to
go.
it and then fucking
Both the
punch my
turrets are
body.
down.
Alright,
There you go, opened up.
Yep,
It
that's
should be
okay.
open.
Off.
What you've just seen there is either something you've already seen or you've seen in the video, and that is C4 land bombing. It is a highly effective way of getting into someone's base, and it's a shitty way of getting into someone's base, to be honest with you. I personally have used it with me and the tribe mates and everything like that. We've used it a bunch of times. We probably use it more than we should. And unfortunately, as part of the game now, it is something that everyone does, and there's ways to get around that and preventing them from doing a lot of damage very fast. And that way basically is what they do is they run really fast to your base and boom, punch the wall, punch up, whatever, takes out turrets, takes out walls, puts a big hole in your base, and then they go in from there. And the way around that basically is to start laying down things that will prevent them from being able to run in fast enough, first of all, and slow them down enough so that your turrets can damage them and kill them. And the only way that we've found so far, a lot of people have been doing this, is fence foundations. You put fence foundations down on the ground, you snap in a railing, and it stops them in their tracks. Now, that's not stopping them in their tracks completely, because they could either, one, run into it, blow it up, there's a hole there, and then you have to either be out there replacing them, or you have to have a lot of them stacked together. So what I'm going to be doing in this video is showing you guys a basic layout for what you can do for a small base, and that is measuring them out. I go about 4 or 5 out, and then I start ringing them. Now, I know a lot of you guys like to keep your dinosaurs close to your base so the turrets protect them, which is fine. It's just you have to be able to think ahead and realize that either one, someone's going to snipe all your dinosaurs down and kill them, trank them out, or your dinosaurs are going to get pulled away from your base if you set them on neutral. So what you need to worry about is think end game. They're going to be getting in, they're going to be killing your dinosaurs. Let's say they get past your outer defenses, your turret towers, they get past your dinos, and now they're up against your base. What you want to do is you want to lay down these foundations, put out a nice design, a nice grid, put a bunch of rings outwards, and then you want to start snapping in railings. What these railings do is, one, they slow down your enemy from running in a straight line and getting to your base as fast as they possibly can, because the turrets have a delay. They have to rotate, turn, target, and then shoot. And unfortunately, that takes quite a bit of time when you are on higher rate servers where people can run extremely fast. What they'll do is they'll use a mine wipe, they'll stack a little bit of health and then tons of speed, and they'll just basically put C4 on their back and then run into your building and blow up. So what these do is they prevent them from going in a straight line, which slows them down significantly and allows your turrets to focus on them, shoot them, and destroy them, and hopefully destroy all the C4 on their back, causing your enemy to waste a lot of resources. So that is a good feature. I'm gonna go ahead, see right there is put one in front of your thing, so if you are getting hit, you can come out for your front door, snap it in place, and then they can't just simply go straight to your door. So we're going to do a few rings on this, and then we're going to work on an outer ring, and I'm going to show you a few other techniques that I've seen and I've actually experienced to help a lot. So the whole idea here is you're preventing them from getting to your base as fast as they possibly can, and it's also causing your turrets to have enough time so that the turrets can shoot them. Now, once I did the 2 layers, I went ahead and I cubed it. I pretty much put a honeycomb in everything, and that is just simply if the enemy seems to jump and get stuck in here, they can't just simply keep running really fast back and forth so your turrets don't shoot them until they get their bearings straight. What happens is they get locked in there and they have to jump and they have to try to get over the fence, and then they get killed instantly. So that is a really good way of just giving him a nice little double whammy essentially. So what they could potentially do if you don't do this is blow up part of the railing and then use that ring as a way of getting around to the front of your base and blowing up somewhere more strategically defendable. So you can also go ahead and put X species plants in here. You can also put maybe a pillar with a turret on top. You can do a lot of things, and it's just going to be even more hard for them to do. Okay, so you got those 2 layers done. Now you can look at it, it looks pretty decent. It's going to help prevent people from running directly into your main base. So now we're going to swing over and we're going to push this kind of style of defense to the very edge of your perimeter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down this solid fence here. I'm not going to go all the way around because I don't want to take that much time just to show you 2 seconds of footage. But I'm going to show you the basics right here. So pretend there's walls on both sides of my base here, and I'm in like a pocket. So we're going to go ahead, put down these fences. Oh, made a mistake here. We're going to put down these fences, and we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to show you 2 things here. There's 2 ways of doing this. One, you can put 1 layer down there, but the only downside of this is if you just put 1 railing, is someone could potentially run back a little further, get some speed up, jump over it, and then they're now up against that. But those railings are going to prevent them from getting in, so that's a good thing. Now, here's the rub right there. I just jumped over the 2nd layer, but hopefully if your turrets are positioned nicely on the edge of catwalks or on fence foundations poking off your roof, they'll aim down and shoot them. But they're still going to be able to get in and damage it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go a step further, and we're going to raise the railing up 1 more, so that they can't make that initial jump. They have to blow through this, and hopefully while they're blowing through this in between runs, you come out and you slap a few more into place. And then what you can do to make it safer for you so you don't get killed right away is you go ahead and you make more fence foundation layers outside. So they blow through this layer, they have to get through the next one, but by the time they get out and running for the next one, you've already slapped down 2 new rails and they get frustrated. That's the whole goal. If you have a large tribe coming at you and there's only a couple of you online, they're probably going to get into your base and raid you if they really want to. And I cannot stress this enough for people. I do not make these raid videos in order to give you the ultimate design that's going to prevent anyone from getting in ever. No, what I do with these is I try to give you ideas and suggestions at how to prevent people from getting in and making it more costly for them to get in than they want to spend. So the whole goal is for them to look at your base, be like, that looks like it's going to be a lot of trouble. Let's go to the guy just over here that has a much easier base to get in. So unless a tribe truly has beef with you, they're not going to go through all of these obstacles in order to get into your main base. Now, they might do it because they want loot, but how much resources are they spending on all this C4 in order to get in? So that's the key issue here. Is it going to be more effective for them to blow through everything here and get into your base, or to simply leave you alone? So that's what I'm trying to emphasize here. Now, when you get to the outer part of your defense, you don't have to make it super organized like that. You can make it messy. And that's going to irritate them even more, because when you go and you make it messy like this, they can't just simply blow up the same area, because there's so many issues and clipping issues and all these horrible things for them to do. And forget about their T-Rexes being able to walk over these. They're just going to get stuck there, so they're not going to attempt it. And what you can do in between these is you can put down bear traps, which locks them in place, and they either have to commit suicide or they have to get one of their tribe mates to come in and kill them. So that's a really fun feature. I'm hoping you guys are going to like that, because it has helped me immensely from being raided myself, and I've also been prevented from raiding someone because of the same technique. Now, moving on to the extreme edge of your property, you might want to consider stacking plenty of railings up high. That's going to either prevent people from jumping over it, prevent people from blowing through it, and any kind of dinosaurs from reaching in and trying to kill you. Now, this is highly experimental, because there's 2 issues with this that I'm experiencing right now that I want you guys to seriously look at and understand. Is one, the turrets won't shoot you through this wall, and people can potentially shoot through it. And I'm going to show you exactly how that works by leaving my tribe, and now my turrets will be active against me. They don't have bullets in them right now, so I'm going to go put some bullets in them, and then we're going to see how this works. Okay, so I'm back here now. I'm ready to go in. I'm the enemy. That's my base I want to raid. I have some C4 on my back and I'm naked. I'm going to run in now. Now, see, I'm not getting shot because of these fence foundations. I could potentially shoot through them, but if I jump above them, I get shot. So there's two ways. Either this is not going to ever work well because it could actually allow them to get close to your base without being damaged, or two, this could prevent people from terror bombing. So I'm currently working on this, guys. If I figure out a good way of using this, I'm going to bring it to you. But overall, that is a good way of preventing people from hitting you with C4 on the ground. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you have anything to say, just drop it down below. But overall, I'm hoping you guys will use some of these techniques in order to prevent people from bombing you. And hopefully this will even out this craze right now that's going on where everyone just uses C4 bombs and terror bombing. So let's get back to dinosaurs, guys. Let's get back to using them. Hopefully we can get a lot of admins out there on servers to maybe bring the turret damage just a smidgen down back to where it was before this new patch came out and completely ruined it for everyone. So I thank you guys for coming back, and I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you later. Fight me, man. Fight me. Oh shit, Cosby! They didn't weigh you down. Let me go. Come up to me. Come up to me. Go, 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 go! Go, go, go! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Move! Go! You fucking scrubs! The weapons in there.
Hold on, look at this. Right here.
Let him go. Keep slogged on.